clarify an erroneous statement that was made by the Prime Minister on the floor of Parliament. When we have the Prime Minister and some of his ministers harping on that the opposition is preventing them from performing and carrying out their functions as ministers of state and from doing their work as the government, this is a total lie. So this just comes back to the point that we've called out the Honourable Prime Minister for appointing the worst ministers to become ministers of cabinet. You need to have people who are educated, people who speak English, people who understand how things work, holding on to these very, very important ministries, especially the economic ministries, like finance, like commerce and industry. This is why we're saying that we're getting a raw deal under the Honourable James Marape. And this can't be allowed to continue. So you can't sit there and then say, oh, the opposition's impeding socio-economic indicators here. We're impeding government performance. We don't get any funding. In the budget, the opposition doesn't get any funding. So we're here, we're making a call that law and orders fail, that the health sector has absolutely failed, that education has failed, that we have a youth bulge issue in the country that there's absolutely no solution for. Unemployment's just through the roof, and you've got all these economic indicators that are just regressing. They're going downhill. Cost of living crisis, inflation. People can't afford to buy tin, fish and rice. Now this, in any other democracy, would have compelled a Prime Minister that's for the people to resign. Law and order out of control. He would have resigned. So we have to judge our Prime Minister based on the content of his character. Is what is happening here just and fair? Is it honest? Is he maintaining his integrity? The answer is a complete no. So we've got to stop the charade, and Papua New Guineans got to just not accept this facade that's been propagated here by James Marape and his Pangu cohorts. It's not good enough. And that's the call. And we stand by that call because things will not improve. Everything that's failing here is because of weak leadership. He's indecisive, he can't make the tough calls, and you have to judge the Prime Minister by his cabinet. Who has he appointed to be around him to control how the country works? That's the first test, the litmus test. Is he able to take any responsibility for his actions and his decisions? Porgera, he made a decision to shut down an operating mine. Why are we in this mess? Why are we having this FX crisis? Is he able to take responsibility for that decision that he made? 4 years on, Porgera is still not functioning in full operation. We've got all these issues of law and order in Porgera. Have you seen the illegal miners in Porgera? Why are we lying to the people of Papua New Guinea? These lies have to stop. So I just want to encourage everybody that the opposition has nothing to do with the government's performance. If ministers can't perform, whilst there's a VONC happening or whilst the opposition is doing their job and holding them to account, then you're completely incompetent. You should tender your resignation. We should stop the raw deal that we're giving to the people of Papua New Guinea. And this is the message. So today was round 1 of the VONC, and round 2 will come, because we can't allow this to continue. We are going to fast become a banana republic, and we won't have a country if this continues. This is how serious it is. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.